welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my skincare routine. This is what I do for my face pretty much every single day, and I do try to stick with the same products because I do notice that they do work for my skin. Now I do have very sensitive skin and I do have combination skin. So I have some oily zones as well as some dry zones. So the products I'm going to show you that I use today work really well for my combination skin, but they may also work very well for your dry skin as well as your oily skin, because like I said, I do have zones like that on my face, and these products that I use have not caused me any type of breakouts or like redness or any type of irritation on my sensitive skin. So I do want to let you know, first and foremost, what I show you, these may not work for you or these may, but the main thing here is to kind of find a routine that works for you. And once you find something that does work for you, it's really good that you do stick with it. That's not to say that you can't try other products, because you absolutely can. Like if you run out of something, I do sometimes try other products, but I do, again, like I said, I like to stick to what I know works. And I am completely barefaced, and pretty much every single day, I don't even really put on any type of BB cream, CC cream, or concealers or cover up, because first of all, I have an almost 9-month-old son, so I don't always have the time to do my makeup completely. Like it just makes it easier for me to just throw a little blush, put some mascara and a little lip gloss on my lips and run out the door. And I don't have to worry about, putting on a lot of makeup and taking all that extra time. But also, like I said, it's good for me too, because I do have very sensitive skin. And sometimes when I use new cover-ups or concealers, sometimes it will cause breakouts. So it's just good for me to be able to take care of my skin, clear it up, and not have to cover it up. But that's not to say I never use cover up and concealer and all that stuff. Like if I'm going out for like a special event, like sometimes I will do a lot, more makeup to really doll myself up. But on an everyday makeup basis, I'm actually able to just kind of skip that step, just because I found a skincare routine that kind of works for me and keeps my skin pretty clear. So in this video, like I said, I'm completely barefaced, and in all my YouTube videos actually so far, I've been completely barefaced, and this is the routine that I use. Now I do want to give you a tip first and foremost. One great tip for good skincare and clear skin is to stay hydrated with water. Water is amazing. Make sure you're drinking the right amount for your body weight. That is going to help to clear up your skin. And another tip that someone has given me in the past is after your shower, first of all, you want to use warm water, and that's good for both your hair and your skin. You do not want to use like really hot, but at the end of your shower, turn the water completely cold, like as cold as you can handle it, and just let the cold water just land on your face and your hair. And it's gonna, I'm pretty sure it just kind of seals in, like it locks in the moisture on your skin and your hair. So that's something that's gonna help. And those are just 2 pointers, and those are things that I do. And then to show you what I use, so every day I start in the shower, I use this. Now it says to use it on dry skin, but in the shower, I use the Love Your Bare Face Cleansing Oil by Julep. Even when I'm not wearing makeup, because this is really great at removing makeup. Even if it's a day I'm not wearing makeup, in the shower, as soon as I get in, before my face gets wet, I put about 3 pumps into my hand, rub it, and massage it into my skin. Then I take a Konjac sponge. It doesn't have to be a Julep Konjac sponge. This is just one that I had on hand. But right now in my shower, I have the black charcoal Konjac sponge. But then I take the Konjac sponge, I put a couple, like 2 more pumps on the Konjac, and I do circle motions with the Konjac just to gently exfoliate all the product into my skin. And then I just rinse it off. So that's what I basically do 6 days a week. But on the 7th day, so once a week, I use this Kate Somerville, and it's called Exfoliate. Now they do actually make one for sensitive skin, but this one doesn't really bother my skin that much. Like right after I use it, I get a little bit red, but then after that, the redness clears up within like a half an hour. So I usually, I'll use this like right before bed, like a shower right before bed, so I'm not red for like a half hour, but it's not that bad. And basically use it once or twice a week. I only use it once per week. You apply a little bit to your hand, you massage it in for about 30 seconds, and then you leave it on for about 1 to 2 minutes and then wash it off. This is an amazing exfoliator. It has a little bit of grit to it, but it's not too much grit. It's really good, like the right amount. I feel like it doesn't bother my sensitive skin. So I do that once a week. The other 6 days a week, I'm using this with a Konjac sponge. Now, after my shower, I use an argan oil, and it does not matter what kind. Like here, this one's from Julep, and this one, then I have this one here. So it doesn't really matter like what kind. Just after my shower, I pat dry, towel dry my face, just pat it. I don't rub it, I just pat it dry. Put a couple drops onto my hand, and I again pat it in. I don't rub it, and I pat it all throughout my skin, and then I rub a little at the ends of my hair. That, and you don't have to use argan oil, by the way. You can actually use olive oil that's in your kitchen. You can use coconut oil that may be in your kitchen. They do not cause breakouts, believe it or not. I mean, it really just soaks right into your skin and just moisturizes it. I have not had a breakout from the argan oil. Then I do use this sometimes. Ooh, as I almost drop it. This one was, and all the wording came off of it too. I'm gonna have to link it below because this is a Julep product, but for some weird reason I stored it in my bathroom and all the like letters came off. So I completely don't remember their new moisturizer, and they don't have it written anywhere. And look, all the letters are coming off the bottle. I don't understand why. But anyways, so I use the argan oil like probably again like 5 to 6 days, but every once in a while I'll rotate and I'll use this moisturizer from Julep, which I'll link the name right here. I could put it with the words. And it's a little dropper bottle. You put a few drops in my hand again, and I just pat it into my skin. So I'll use this as a moisturizer a few times a week. And then lastly, some of you may be wondering, well, if you don't really use BB creams and CC creams and foundations, how do you get your SPF? And I showed this in my May and June empties video because I used it all up, but I just use a regular SPF with no tint in it. And this stuff is amazing. It's really great on my sensitive skin, and I don't wear this every single day. Like if I'm just running errands and I know I'm not going to be outside for a long time, I actually just don't put on SPF. But if I know I'm going to be out at the park with my son, or I'm going to be out for like just a long period of time at the beach or wherever, I do use this on my face. And again, this has not broken my skin out. So that's like my everyday skincare routine. It's something that works for me. I'm not against foundation, BB cream, or CC cream by any means. Like I said, it's just great for me to be able to eliminate it from my makeup routine, just because it makes it faster for me to apply makeup without having to use it. And again, I have very sensitive skin, so sometimes in the past when I would use it a lot, it would clog my pores and cause a lot of redness. So like I said, just using this routine kind of cleared up my skin and evened out my skin tone, where I personally don't feel that I need to wear it. But if I go to like a friend's wedding or I go to a special event, I usually do put on a foundation or a BB cream or a CC cream, just to really, you know, add like some bronzer, some blush, and all that good stuff. But this routine has worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you if you want to give it a try. And if you guys can leave some comments down below and let me know what products you use, or even if you use some of these products too. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.